This looks better. I accidentally left the ISO. Actually, I didn't even leave it. I don't know how. It was at like 6,000 something. And I looked like I was in Minecraft. It was bad. But it's better now. So you just gotta re-say what I said last time. What's up, guys? Joey Gunther here today with JG Multimedia, and we're going to be talking about repurposing content. This digital marketing strategy is a very simple one, so this is going to be more of a conversation and me just kind of showing you different examples of how I repurpose content, the different tools that I use to help drive more traffic to my website, my blog post, my social media, really whatever I'm targeting. But first, I wanted to go over kind of the importance of why you should be repurposing your content. You might be asking yourself, why do I have to repurpose content? Why can't I just come up with new creative content that, is new and not repurposed? That's a good question. Good question, Ismail in the back. The answer is because you put so much time into creating different content that you should really be getting the most out of your content when you create it. Honestly, when you're in a job setting, you're going to be pressed for time a lot of the time. Pressed for time. You're pressed for time. And so by repurposing content, you're saving time by using ideas that you already had and repurposing them to different platforms on social media to drive traffic, like I said, to whatever. So by repurposing content, you're casting a large net on all the different social media platforms or media platforms, and you're driving in more views, more traffic to whatever with the same content. So you're saving time by just repurposing content. So you could create new exciting content, and sure, that's great, but you're taking time to create that content when you could just be repurposing it and getting the same amount of traffic, I guess, if that makes sense. So I want to talk to you guys about different ways that I repurpose content to give you guys ideas. And if you have any ideas, tell me, because I'm always trying to learn new ways to repurpose content because it makes my life easier. You get the same result. It's great. So a big one for me is blog posts. So let's say you create a blog post, and I really like to start creating my content from blog posts that I already have. So let's say you have a blog post about, I don't know, manual camera settings, link down below. But let's say you have a blog about that. So how do you repurpose this content? What different ways could you repurpose it to drive more traffic to your site, whatever? Well, I create a blog post, and from that blog post, I like to create social media kind of advertising ads on my accounts, at work at least, not so much for my personal, but at work, create social media posts that drive them to that blog post. You can get creative with these social media posts, create moving images to, really engage the audience and get them to click on it and go to your blog post and read that. Or you can even create a YouTube video from that blog post, or maybe you have a YouTube video and then you write a blog post about it. And then you can link that YouTube video within your blog post. Be like, hey, if you don't want to read, you can just look at the video. The video will walk you through it. So that's another great thing. That's what I do. I created a video from my blog post talking about the different manual settings. And it went well. I don't know. Maybe it did. So you created a blog post. You created social media, ads or images, moving images to cover your social media. You can even create, like I said, a YouTube video from that blog post. What else can you do? How else could you repurpose this content? Great question. You can actually create GIFs from the YouTube video, use them as email banners. So this is something I do at work. We have a lot of older YouTube videos on products. They're kind of like 3D rendered videos showing how they're put together. They're really cool. They come apart, they go back together, but they're 3D rendered videos. And so I like to speed them up, put them in GIF form. It's GIF, not GIF. You say GIF, you're a loser. But I put them in GIF form because that's what Constant Contact accepts as a file format. And I put it in GIF. I put in an overlay to kind of match the social media presence that we have online. And I put it in the banner of the email, so when people open up the email, it grabs their attention right away. They're like, wow, this is so cool. It's sped up product, how it's attached, it comes apart, goes together. It's cool. It grabs their attention. So just from an old YouTube video on a product that's already out there, you repurpose that content, you create something new. I've even created social media posts from that banner, that GIF, and post that on our social media platforms, and people love it. It's cool. It's engaging. It's something different. It's not just an image, and it's not just a video. It's sped up, it's a GIF, it's cool, it's replayable, it's neat. So how else can you repurpose content? I've created informational PDFs from my blog posts. I don't tell people that it's from my blog posts. Don't tell them it's from my blog posts. I offer these free downloadable PDFs that are really just content from my blog posts, and then I offer it as a free downloadable PDF for my newsletter. So I say, hey, sign up for my newsletter. You get these free cool PDFs that link to all my social media pretty much. But it's really just a blog post that I've already written, but it's in a different format. It's repurposed to look cooler, and it's just more content that it makes you look like you're widespread. You got informational PDFs, dude. What? Who has that amount of free time to create that stuff? It's just from a blog post. So yeah, and then you save the template from that PDF, and you just do other blog posts and create other informational PDFs that people can download if they sign up for your newsletter. They're like, wow, this is great content, it's free, and it's already available. But don't tell anybody that I do that, because it's But going along kind of the free downloadable stuff, let's say you're a photographer and you shot a wedding in the snow. It's snowing, it's a wedding, and I don't know who does that. Fine, take the summer. You shoot a summer wedding, the lighting's all the same, and you're going to edit all these photos, I don't know, tens, hundreds, hopefully not hundreds, that's a lot to edit, but you're getting paid a lot. Anyways, you're editing all these photos, and same lighting, so you create a preset, wedding, sunlight preset, wedding in the sun preset, I don't know. But you create this preset, you edit all those photos, you give it to them, whatever, happy. So you have this wedding preset that you created from this photo shoot, I guess it's wedding photo shoot, I don't know. But you have this preset. I mean, you could offer that as a free downloadable preset, again, for your newsletter. If people sign up, hey, you get all these cool free presets that I've made, and people love presets. I don't know why, but they do. So if you have a preset, offer that as a downloadable thing for your newsletter. You're repurposing something you've already done, and you can create Facebook ads or Google ads saying, hey, free presets, sign up for my newsletter. People love free stuff. They're more likely to click on it, and they're signing up for your newsletter. You're driving them there, and it's all coming from presets that you've created just from editing your own photos. So yeah, that's really what I do for whenever I'm repurposing content. I grab stuff from my blog post, is kind of the main idea. I create YouTube video from it, and maybe I create social media posts about that blog post, and maybe even draw clips from the YouTube video and repurpose that. Then once I have the video, I repurpose the video into maybe a GIF for an e-blast. Then I grab that GIF and I put it back into social media because it's something new, so it's repurposed again, and it just kind of goes everywhere. And that blog post, like I said, informational PDFs, free sign up for my newsletter. So it's all coming full circle. You're casting a web of content on all different platforms from the same source. Just using all these tools together can save you time from creating new ideas, and when you do create new ideas, repurpose that content over and over again. Get the most out of it that you can, because it'll save you time, and in the end it'll drive more traffic, equal traffic, probably more traffic to whatever it is you're doing. Yeah. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it and it was simple enough. This is just something I do from, I'm a social media marketer, digital marketer, but title social media, but I do all of it, and this has really helped me out in my job, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. Education for all. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. It helps me out, gives me motivation. Shout out to my 3 current subscribers. You guys are awesome. I don't know who you guys are, but thank you. For new people, subscribe button is here in this corner. I'm gonna guess. I think it's in this corner because it's reversed, it's mirrored. If it's not this corner, it's this corner. I'm banking on this corner. Anyways, yeah, subscribe. Help me out. If you have any questions or inquiries, feel free to reach out to me on my website. Also check out my social media, and have a good day, guys. Yeah. Bye.